You ask questions. Go ahead.
Coach, you can just open up.
Go open up. Well, I mean, just first of all, I'm glad to be back. You know, it's good to be back, and you know, it's tough being in a hospital, but it's tougher being in a hospital when your team's playing. You can't see them on TV, and you didn't hear them on radio, and you didn't know what's going on. I mean, I guarantee people like Brian, some of the people I'm trying to figure out what's going on, what's scoring, who's hitting, who's not, whatever's going on, it's driving them nuts. For the part that I knew of it, of course, I was sedated, so I'm not sure I remember everything that was even going on during that 7-day period.
It's one thing to be absent and these guys kind of are winning and everything's fine. It's another thing to be gone and they're not doing so well and you kind of feel out of control. You know, if you're not there. How much does that kind of eat at you as you're trying to recover? You know?
There's no question. I mean, it would have been a little bit more comfortable to know you're winning, but you know, we weren't. And games that you expect, we expect to win. You know, we expect to win, like we always do, and it makes it tough. I mean, tougher than it was, and calling JD and talking to him and going over the game, over lineups and stuff like that to try to get ready to play the next game. But it makes it much tougher when you're not winning.
Have you? Can you put your finger on anything, or have you looked over the numbers and found a glaring, you know?
Well, the last couple of games we haven't played, very good defense. Before the time we played good defense, we got really good start pitching. Miranda and Robinson's been going really good out of the pen late. We just got to hit and hit with guys on base. We're at 220 as a team, and we're not hitting guys on base. That's not a good combination. So we've got to do a better job offensively, scoring runs and just answering if we get behind and be ready to play.
When guys aren't hitting, do you tend to push them more? Do you want them to relax more? How do you turn that around? Because it's such a individual thing, you know.
Well, that's a good question. Psychology 101, and psychology 101, in my opinion, means there's no answer to that. You don't know for sure because in psychology you never have an answer, but you try both. And some things with both guys, some guys you pat them on the back, sometimes you got to kick them in the butt, in some way with your team, and try to figure out what's going to work. And if it does work, and then when you start hitting the guy, Trey, you got to keep plugging away. I know that the number one thing you got to do anytime you're struggling, in my opinion, is work harder. So we got to work harder. We got to overcome, any adversity we have from us. It's tough. The ACC is great. I mean, every sport, men's, women's, all of them are really, really good. And so it's a very tough thing coming into the conference right now. And Virginia Tech beat us 2 out of 3 last year. They got a really good program now. They've got a new coach who's been there a couple of years. And it seems to be the thing at every ACC school in baseball right now in particular. You either win or you're not around. So the bottom line is you got to get it done. And if you don't, there's a new coach in there. It is getting it around, and you're emphasizing building new facilities. And it's just a really, really good conference.
I know it probably hasn't been here, but have you ever been through a stretch like this, in your career?
No, particularly in Miami, this is the toughest stretch I've ever been through. For me, physically, I hadn't missed a game in 33 years. So for me, physically, but for me, mentally, too, the team, and trying to get things going. I think that our team, no question, are working hard. They want to win. So it's not like we're not trying or anything. We're trying. We're working very hard. We're going to keep working hard. And the only answer I know is work harder.
Pitching-wise, it seems like, at least starting-wise, you got some good outings. Maybe beat that up in Florida, be a freshman against the Gators and what have you. But otherwise, starting pitching looks pretty good. What do you see from the bullpen?
Our strengths start pitching, no question about that. Miranda's strong good. Robinson's strong good. We got to get a couple other guys strong good. Some right-handers are going to take them to get some outs there in the bullpen. But because we're going to go to a bullpen, and I don't want to put too much pressure on our starting pitching. If they get 6 or 7, that's great. I don't want to think we got to go out there and throw 9 innings because then they're tired by tournament time. You want to be fresh in, just like you want your base experience to feel good too.